Why did this guy push me? Why did this girl reject me? Why am I not getting into shape? Why did this happen? Why is God against me? Why? You keep asking why, blaming everything else, blaming everyone else, when the whole time it was your responsibility. This video is about responsibility and fault, because I look online and it's just men complaining about women, complaining about life, complaining about everything. You've got these weird alpha gurus sitting in circles with their little jerk mates, just talking about women this, women that all day. And it just makes me realize how many of these guys are actually pussies. No accountability, no responsibility. No one just puts their hand up and says, yeah, that's on me. The reason you don't get girls isn't because women are like this, women are like that. It's because you're not in shape, you're not disciplined, and you're not taking responsibility. You are a man, you lead, but suddenly now, everything is someone else's fault. And listen carefully, I'm not saying everything is your fault, but it is your responsibility. Let's give an example. You've ordered coffee, a waiter comes over and she accidentally spills it on you. Is it your fault? No. Is it your responsibility? Yes. And it happened to my mate while we were at Costco. I don't remember the name of it. And the guy made a whole complaint about her. And I just thought, are you serious? It was literally an honest mistake. It's your responsibility. Just clean yourself up. Help her out and move on. Maybe next time help her set the coffee down. Take responsibility. And that's the difference in our mindsets. One blames and one takes responsibility. And here's the truth. You can do everything right. You can take responsibility for everything and still lose. You can take full responsibility. You can do everything perfectly and still get a bad outcome. That's life. Allah is the best of planners, so you take it on the chin. You are not responsible for the outcome. You are responsible for your effort and your response. Taking responsibility builds your character, and character is everything. People think it's looks, money, height, and yeah, sure it matters. I'm not saying they don't matter, but it's not everything. And everyone's seen it themselves. People who aren't all that, they be ugly, some Discord moderator looking people, and they're still pulling, still respected. And people have this weird quote by saying, oh, how did he get her? Money must be involved. This, that. That's jealousy. That's weak character. Real question is, what's yours? Now the first thing I'm gonna give, everything is your responsibility. You want to be a man, a responsible human being, then your mindset has to change. Everything might not be your fault, but it's your responsibility. Everything. Every situation you're presented is an opportunity to increase your character. If a woman is struggling with a pram on the stairs, is it your fault? No. But is it your responsibility? Yes. And that happened to me once. I remember I see her, she's trying to push her trolley up her pram, up the stairs. And hella guys are just walking past her. Guys, women, everyone just walking past her acting blind. So I dropped my university bag and I went to help. And I'm not even that guy. I overthink, I'm awkward, I'm a bit of a pussy half the time, And everything in my head was telling me, yo, don't do it, But I just said, no, you lot could be bitches. You guys could just walk past. I'm gonna go help. And yeah, I stumbled on my words. I probably looked a bit awkward, but she smiled and she was grateful. And I walked away feeling better. That's what responsibility does. Your life is a reflection of what you choose to take responsibility for. So next time you're in a situation, ask yourself, can I do something here that builds my character? Now the second thing is improving on this mentality, and to do this you need to kill the victim mindset, because most of you are narrating your life like you're the victim in a movie. Why did this happen to me? Why are people like this? Why is my life like this? And listen, I get it. Sometimes life is kicking you. It's dicking you down. Even now, when stuff goes wrong for me, my first thought is, Why is this happening? Like, why is God trying to punish me? It's normal, but it's weak. Because every time you think like that, you're giving away control. You're becoming a leaf in the wind. So instead of the question, why did this happen to me? Ask, what do I do now? Instead of, this isn't fair, ask, what's my next move? You can't control what happens to you, but you're always responsible for what you do next. And it's the same with girls. If you get rejected, don't sit there analyzing her, blaming women. Look at yourself. Where did I go wrong? Was you awkward? Did you need to improve your looks, your confidence? And yeah, some people, some girls just aren't good. They'll be sluts. I'm not saying there isn't. But then you're choosing the wrong ones, and that's still on you. Now, I'm gonna give you a story about Epictetus. He was born a slave, no control of his life. His master would beat him and control everything. I've talked about this before. One day his master was twisting his leg, and Epictetus calmly said, "If you keep doing that, it will break." The master ignored him, kept twisting, and his leg snapped. And Epictetus just said, "I told you." He had no anger, no complaining, because he understood something most people don't. He had no control there. You can't control what happens to you half the time, but you're always in control of how you respond. And that's real power. Now, the third thing and the last thing, and this is where people fail the most, because everything we've talked about so far happens after something goes wrong, but real growth is before. You don't wait until you're out of control, then you fix it. You'll lose people, then you change. You'll fail, then you lock in. That's being reactive. You see those videos where guys lock in after losing their girl or some bullshit like that. And I'm just here thinking, like, bro, why couldn't you have been that guy before? Like, while you was with the girl? And yeah, of course, if she leaves you at your lowest, she's probably not the one anyway. But that doesn't excuse you for being complacent. Most people wait for life to force them to change. Very few people choose it early. You knew you were slipping. You knew you were getting lazy. You knew you were falling off, and you ignored it. That's on you. Responsibility isn't just fixing problems, it's preventing them. So stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what am I gonna do about it? Because at the end of the day, your life is yours. Your choices are yours. Your responses are yours. And if you keep blaming everything else, you'll stay exactly where you are. So the real question is, are you gonna keep pointing fingers? Or are you finally gonna take responsibility for your life?